welcome. Hey, it's my birthday. Not really, but it's my lock's birthday. This is my 2-year lock anniversary, and I'm loving it. So I just want to take a little time and chat with you guys and let you know some of the things I've learned. Hopefully you won't make the same mistakes I've done. Key thing, if you get nothing else from this video, I'm gonna give it to you right here. You ain't got to go all the way to the end. Right here. Do what works for you. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. This is my 6th set of locks. So, I made a lot of mistakes. And I made a lot of progress. So, here we go. Let's talk locks. I interlock. And I interlock with a tool I got from the local store. It's like $1.99. And I can never keep up with them, so I own like 15 of them. Or like I buy them, I use them, and I lose them. So I try not to interlock my hair dry, but I'm lazy. I can do everybody else's hair, but I can't do mine right. So I'm just using some water and leave-in conditioner, because I've been sick and I don't want to wash my hair. But we snowed in right now, and so I stuck in the house. I got a whole fro in the front of my hair, and it's got to go. So I'm going to do what I got to do. The first thing is, I started my locks off with plaits. I'm definitely going to insert some pictures and videos. They may not be in order, but my plaits was banging. I went back and looked at my picture, and I was like, I want that look again. I want to just, start all over, because that shit was pretty. But, I think we're going to stick it out. I started with coils the first 3 times and couldn't get the right look. Then I realized I don't like coils. I don't like that look at all, period, point blank. I don't like it. It's too neat for me. I don't like it. Went on YouTube and I looked up sister locks. But a girl is broke, cheap, whatever you want to call it. I ain't got it. I ain't paying $700. I ain't paying $1,000. I definitely ain't paying $1,500 to get my hair locked. I thought about it, but when I got to hear how you pay all this money to get your hair locked, you got to be back to get your retightening. If you don't make it within this window, they're gonna charge you. They have attitudes, and then it was just too much for me. And I'm a do-it-yourself type of girl anyway, so I came across interlocks because, like I said, I didn't like coils. I don't like the twist. They said the twists give you bigger locks, which I can get down with that, but it's just not for me. So this is what worked out for me. Like I said, do what worked for you. I normally do my hair, I want to say like every 2 months, but to be honest with you, whenever I'm bored and I have nothing to do or I have somewhere to go, I try to do my hair. So I'm like really not into a maintenance schedule. I don't have a calendar with like, when's the last time I did my hair? I don't know. I don't care if it looks good. I'm going to keep moving because that would work for me. These locks, I have I had 206 locks. I now have 203 locks. The most locks I ever had was 291. And yes, I count my locks. Just some I do. I count my locks because I want to know what group I'm in. Whether I'm small, whether I'm micros, whether I'm medium. Like, I know it might not be important to you. If it's not, oh well. It's important to me. My locks. I think my sticking point on these locks were my color. I'm not a big color person, but like I said, I've started my locks so many times and I could never see the growth. And the reason you can never see the growth is because my locks actually, like when I started, was like about like this. So when I started my locks and they started to grow, at the same time, they started to draw up. And I do believe, you can tell from the pictures, they're going to draw up more than they grow. But somehow, the miracle of God, it all works out. So the color helped me see that I actually did have growth. That was my saving grace. And another thing I learned is, I guess time. Like, I knew with the rest of the locks, I really wasn't gonna keep them. Like, even though they was pretty and everybody gave me compliments and they loved them, because I did too much with them. Like, I'm like week one, well, not week one, but you know, like first month in, I'm wearing weave or I'm adding braids, you know. I'm definitely not pulling my hair. Don't get it twisted. I'm doing everything. So with these locks and the colors, I guess I was so into the color and figuring out how the black was overtaking the brown. I started out with brown, or gold or blonde or whatever. Just watching the brown draw up and the black, my natural color, grow out, helped me a lot. Cause my hair, I got no length. Like, I ain't had nothing swinging, nothing hanging. There was none of this. But I could see my growth because of my color. My new growth was coming in a different color. So I want to say that was my saving grace. I looked up and it was 7 months, and it was the first time I put on a scarf. And of course, you know, it was because of my edges, because for some reason my hair, like, if this was black, if I didn't have this little color up here, I probably wouldn't even care. But, you know, with the color, you have to do something with that. And I still have pieces that are not actually locked. Like, yeah. Just the tips, because all the rest of this, because I interlock, is automatically locked. Like, all of this is locked. And I'm going to explain this color change right up in here. Actually, I'm going to explain it right now. This is where I started from. I'm going to show you a picture of how long that was. Y'all ain't going to believe me. That was about as long as this. And it just drew up. I started off with plaits, but I left my end down. I like the curls at the end of my plaits. They were so pretty. But I would not advise it. I will tell you, if you want locks and you sure you want locks, to plait your hair all the way to the tip. Because for one, I don't plait my hair all the way to the tip when I'm plaiting my real hair just to wear plaits, because like, it causes breakage when you're taking your hair down. But if you're not taking your hair down, why not plait your hair? I actually left probably about 2 to 4 inches on each plait. Yeah, my locks do whatever they want to do, and I like it. I left like 2 to 4 inches down on each lock, and they started to freeform. And by them freeforming, they did their own thing. They got thicker, and like, a lot of people say it's cute. A lot of people say they like it. I hate it. I hate it. But you know, it is what it is. Oh, this is like one of the locks that I interlock. Came across one. See? So that is like one that I put together. My little dragon tail, and what I do when I get ready to put them together. Yeah, I was just like, my mind is crazy. I was sitting in the mirror one day and I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm really lazy. And I was like, oh my God. So if I had fewer locks, if they was bigger, I would have to do less work when I get ready to do my hair. That's my train of thought. I just twisted it together. I'm going to put both of them in the locking tool and treat it like it's one. So, yeah. So, that's why I combined my lock. It wasn't because of breaking or anything. I'm going to let it go. So, even though I need the plaits together, I need the root to be down, if that makes any sense. I need the base to be down so I can actually go in and do it. So I did 3 locks, and of course, you know, I woke up the next morning, I was like, no way, I don't want that. Like when I finished my hair, like, let me explain this. How do I explain this? When my hair is time to be redone, I'm like not liking it, period. Like, I don't care who said your hair is really pretty, I love your hair. If I ain't feeling it, I ain't feeling it. It has to be how I feel about it. So the next day, when everything was tightened up and I did one here, one on this side and one in the back. And I was like, you know what? Double my hair for what? Like, nah, she cute. So I didn't. And now I have 3 locks and just gonna deal with it and keep it moving. When I first started my hair, I was on YouTube. Of course, you know, they like moisturize your hair. Moisturize your hair. Y'all, I don't even know why I ain't catch the flu. I was like every day spraying my hair with oil and water. And something said, hi, girl, what? You've been natural forever. So, like, the only time I really moisturized my hair and wet my hair every day and put oil in it was a wash and go. And I stopped up every drain in my house with them wash and goes. So, definitely had breakage with that. So, why would I do that to my locks? But again, if it worked for you, you go ahead. But that wasn't for me, so I let it go. I got locks. The main reason I got locks, let me tell you. The main reason I got locks, because I don't want to comb my hair. I'm tender-headed, it hurt. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of money. And I don't care where I go. It's always a horror story for me. Like every salon I go to, my curls was never right. Like my perm was too straight. Something like, girl, I'm just not getting edges back. I ain't had edges for 20 years. So, I mean, I needed to leave my hair alone. And when I left my hair alone, my hair started growing. I was doing too much to it. And being natural sounds good. I think we all should embrace our beautiful natural self. But what they don't tell you is natural is a lot of work. And what you may not get from being locked, you get out of it what you put in it. And not saying that, maybe that's not true, but not saying that if you don't do any work, if you don't do these high maintenance hairstyles, that, you know what I'm saying, you won't grow and flourish. That works for some people, and some people it don't. It didn't work for me. So I had to leave my hair alone, just let my hair grow. Why did I choose plaits to start my hair? Plaits, from what I get was, I can only tell you about coils because I've done those. And I can only tell you about these. The twist, what they told me with the twist was, the twists are bigger compared to the plaits in the starter. And I wanted the thin locks. Again, I was thinking about sister locks. I wanted the thin look. So, that's why I went with plaits instead of twists. Twists would have been quicker. But, you know, it is what it is. My plaits took about 4 hours. I did not do my plaits myself. My beautiful sister Sandra did my plaits. She is amazing. Now that little fro in the front, I do take that and I do wrap it. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'll wrap it around there just a little bit. And then I'll get ready to lock it in there. Yeah, my sister did my plaits, and that's it. Everything else was done by me. I do 100% of my maintenance. Oh, what else I want to say with my locks? Oh, I do not sleep in a cap, and it's causing me so many problems. I don't know. I can't do it. I mean, a bunny. I have bunnies. I have silk scars. I have locking caps. I paid $10 for a locking cap, $2 for a bunny, and I prefer to sleep in a ponytail. Like, I would throw my hair up in a ponytail in a minute. And I'm going to explain, like, what I say I have problems. Not that I've lost any locks. My locks are not thinning, but with all that being said, the back of my head, the nape of my neck hurts sometimes. Like, I've actually had dreams about a big grasshopper on me, and I'm pulling, you know, you pulling at the grasshopper. Y'all don't judge me. Don't judge me. And I woke up the next morning, I realized it was my lock. Like, right here and right here. Like, I've almost pulled these out. Like, they're not thinning. They're not thinning. But it's just the pressure, you know, the pulling of my scalp. But yet and still, I refuse to put on the scarf. Like, if I put on a scarf or a bonnet or a lock cap, it's just not going to be a good night's sleep for me. So, I just work it out. Anyway, this video is going to be long, so I hope you got your snacks. I'll back answer all your questions. The first thing I've said, if you're thinking about getting locks, do your research. Talk to more than one person. Look at more than one video. And realize even when you pick that size of lock, when you pick that style, that's not your hair. That's not what you're going to get. You may get something similar to that. Even if you went to that same person, that's not your hair. You don't know how your hair is going to react. Your hair may react different from your twin. That's just it. Your hair is going to be your hair. Your hair is going to do what it's going to do. And unless you're getting instant locks or you're getting lock extensions or something like that, you're going to go through stages. What you start with is not going to be your finished product. So if you walk out the shop and you like, oh my God, my locks are too thin, it probably won't be. But if you walk out that shop and you're like, oh my God, these locks are too thick, you're going to hate yourself, sister. Because they're only going to get thicker. And that's regardless of what size you got. Because for one, when you lock up your hair, you stop your hair from falling out. And you lose a daily of 100 strands of hair a day. And that hair has nowhere to go but down your shaft. So that's part of what's making your hair thicker. If that makes any sense. Like, you have trapped hair in here. And it can't go anywhere. So, of course, your locks is going to get thicker. So I would say research it and just get an idea of what you want. And then I would say take your time and wear your locks. I've seen people go get locks, spend all this money, spend anywhere from $50 to $500 on locks, and then put a wig on it. If you have a job where you can't wear locks, don't get locks. Like, that's a lot of money for a part-time hairdo. Like, and unless you get comfortable with it, it's not going to work for you. This is not the hairstyle for you. Get you some faux locks. They like $10 a pack for like 20. And rock those and keep them moving. Locks. So, my length. My length of my locks, I would say it's damn near where I started because I've done a lot of crazy things to my locks. I did lock extension. Yeah, I did. So I actually added lock extensions. Like, I do hair, and I was doing my mom hair, and I was like, oh my God, I want my locks to be just like hers. And you get lock envy looking at other people. So went to Amazon, ordered me some hair, hooked my hair up, went to a show. It was cute. It was heavy. I came home and took it down. I'm talking like $300 for a week. Like, and it was gone, a waste. So, but it wasn't money wasted because it was a lesson learned. Because now I know lock extensions are not for me. Because when you put all that weight on your hair at one time, for some reason, it was different from getting braids. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like braids either. Yeah, but it was different from wearing braids because I wore braids all of my life. But it just, I don't know, it was just weighing on my neck. It was pretty, but I was like, I can't get comfortable with it. It's heavy, and I know it's all in my head. My locks is like, you see me? So, out it went. And like, I honestly can say my good hair days, so, yeah. When they say you have no bad hair days with locks, you have no bad hair days with locks. Because even when you think your hair is a mess, somebody else will make you feel like a queen. oh, sister, I love your locks. And you like, girl, I'm just trying to run to the grocery store. Like, okay. Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like locks is all about an attitude. No more, um, I gotta go to the club. I gotta get my hair done. Of course, I'm too old. I ain't going to the club no way. But anyway, I mean, my hair is simple. I had a girl to call me not too long ago. She was like, I need to go out. I need my hair done. I couldn't do it. I'm like, girl, rock a ponytail. So I went on Facebook. Sister put 2 ponytails up here, the little bang right here, and she was cute. She was cute. So locks, no bad hair day means no bad hair days. It's all about how you feel. Cause my hair would be all over my head, and I could be feeling it, and I swear to God, my pictures is gonna be like, yeah. So no bad hair do. Locks. I'm tender head. I don't like to have my hair combed. So I'm not one of those people who will always have their hair in an updo. I'm not one of those people, period. Like, I got my hair styled one time. One time. I was going to Vegas. My daughter's like, Mama, do something different. I'm going to pay to get your hair done. Okay. Go get my hair done. I come back. She's like, oh, mine's cute. It wasn't. So I tried, because she paid for it. So I tried. I got through that night. The next morning, I was like, girl, can you take these bobby pins out of my head? I can't take it. So, I mean, like I said, do what work for you. And hairstyling don't work for me. Like, I'm the type of person who need my locks down. I throw a headband on. I throw a ponytail. I live in rubber bands. And you don't want to do too many updo styles, too many rubber bands, too many bobby pins, too much pulling on your hair, too much tension, period, because that causes tension, alopecia, and the whole top of your head will be gone. Y'all hear my grandkids? Hey! 7 of them. So sometimes, you got to keep them under control. Yeah. So you don't want to do too much for your hair anyway. So if you're just a laid back type of person, locks are for you. Keep it down, honey.
That's making jumping around in the room.
Okay, keep it down. Yeah, so my locks, I definitely love my locks, y'all. I hope y'all can see this video. This is not a tutorial video. This is a video just me telling you about some of the mistakes I've made and hoping you don't make them. Die. I'm not a big color person. Like I said, my color helped me a lot. Because I actually, a couple of months ago, I was thinking about, oh my God, like, I don't know. Just one day I woke up and my locks were just boring. They just said, we're boring. Time for a change. Some was in my, girl, change it. So, I changed my color, not my locks. Because I was like, just me, that little sound get in my head, and I'm like, I gotta do something different. I miss my wig. I want to weave. Yeah, I popped that hot red in there, baby. Even though it's fading now, I'm good. And like I always set a goal, but I'm never too hard, period, on myself. I'm never hard on myself, period. I set a goal. I don't even know why. But I said, okay, so I've been a lot. 2 years, I've had 2 colors. So my next goal is another year. I probably won't make it, but I'm definitely gonna get close because I'm not a quitter. I see people who color their hair all the time. It causes breakage, especially when you're bleaching your hair like I did. It causes damage. So I think anything is okay in moderation. And at this point in life, have fun with it. But I'm not going crazy where, what I'm saying, my locks are like falling out. No, I don't want to do that. So when I got bored with my color, when I got bored with my hair, I popped a little color in it, and she came right on back to life. And I'm loving her. What else I said? Okay, so oils. When it comes to oils, I only put oil in my hair. I don't use beeswax. I don't use locking gels. I don't use anything. But what type of oils did I use? Everything. Everything. If it's in my bathroom, I'm using it. So I try to use light oils. I try to use like tea tree oil, olive oil. I'll use coconut oil. I try to mix everything with water. That part is not gonna be right, but she is what it is. I used to be obsessed with my parts, and I try to keep them in there, but like, you know, it's keep real. Nothing is a big issue to me. As long as I can style my hair, I can run my finger through my hair. You know, I could. If I could throw my hair to one side and create a style without any bobby pins or anything, or tie my hair together, I'm good, because that just works for me. So I normally mix my oils with water, or or I will take the oil, rub it in the palm of my hand, rub some on my scalp. I do not oil my hair, period. Like for it's like going through my parts and putting oil in each individual section. I cannot. Again, I said I have 206 plaits. I will not. 203, I keep forgetting. I don't, but I always start with my scalp. Itching. I don't know, I heard a lot of people talk about itching, and I don't have itching. Like, I had more itching when I was natural than I do now. For one, when I was natural, I put a lot of chemicals in my hair. I put a lot of gels and oils and conditioners. And, you know, I did a lot to my hair. And it seems like now, I don't put all that in my hair and I don't have any itching. Period. So, I mean, washing. I wash my hair. I try to wash my hair like once a month. And I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy. So by the time the third person tells me my hair stinks, I wash my hair. I know that sounds bad, but hold on. I got one grandbaby, my oldest grandbaby, CC. I pick at her and she pick at me. So whenever I see her, or most of the time I see her, she's gonna tell me my hair stinks, regardless if I just wash my hair or not. She's gonna be like, your hair stinks. My daughter and my other granddaughter, normally they're the one to be like, because they like the smell of my hair. And they always tell me for some reason my hair smell like baby milk. But yeah. So anytime my hair gets a different smell, you know, it's time to wash it. And for some reason, that's just what my hair smell like. I can wash my hair with any kind of shampoo. I don't have a favorite shampoo. I don't use cheap shampoos. I coupon, so I tend to have the good stuff. Or I steal Dr. Bronner's peppermint from my daughter. Yeah, so I don't use Suave and VO5. None of that. I don't really condition my hair. Like when I first started my locks, that was one of the things I picked up off of YouTube. And they was like, don't condition your hair because it'll take longer to lock up. But that being said, is interlock. What I'm doing is gonna lock your hair up instantly anyway. So I honestly think I could condition my hair, but like I said, I don't have any itching, I don't have any problems, so I ain't gonna create none. I'm not gonna do it, I'm just gonna let it go. Yeah, we getting close to the end, y'all. And like I said, I used to be crazy about my parts, but not so much anymore. I don't use a comb to do my hair anymore. Period. I don't use a comb on my hair at all, because when you're thinking about like locks are naps. They're knots in your hair. And what does a comb do? A comb get rid of your knots. So it doesn't make sense that I was taking the comb and keeping my parts so neat by breaking my hair, because your hair tends to want to go to different locks anyway. So I was taking a comb, breaking that up, keeping that part just the way I wanted to, but I wasn't doing any high maintenance styles. So threw the comb out. Edges, I don't do any type of, I'm so low maintenance. I don't do any type of edge control unless No, I don't, period. Maybe like, I may have did edge control like 3 times in 2 years. So I can say I don't. I don't do edge control at all. I don't do my edges. I don't like that look. I don't like the, I guess you could say I don't like the neat look, you know? That's why I don't palm roll. That's why I interlock instead of palm roll. You know, I want to keep it neat, but not, what is this in my hair? Like, y'all, what is it? Okay. Audit. Did you not just spray? I just sprayed my hair, y'all. I'm tripping. Yeah. Oh, lint. I hear a lot of people talk about lint. And even though I don't sleep in anything, I don't have lint. I never find lint in my locks. Y'all can get in there. Go. I don't have lint in my hair, so I'm not like going crazy picking at lint. I'm not pulling my hair. I don't know if it's because my hair is small. My place is small. I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't sleep on a silk pillowcase. I just don't have any lint. I don't have any problems with it. I ain't looking for it. It ain't looking for me. So I'm gonna let it go. My growth. Now, when I tell you I started with plaits, the tip, my color, this is what my beginning hair. I'm gonna do this video. All that grew out, and as all this new growth grew, that shrunk up. So it went from being like that long to being like that, y'all. The shrinkage is real. Like, all right. And when I added the lock extension in my hair and I took them out, of course, you know, I got lazy and I cut off a lot of my hair in the top, but not the back. So, because I started taking them down in the back. And by the time I got to the top, and I was like, too much work. Can't do it. It's only hair. Click, click. Chop them off. And it grew right back. That's the thing about locks. I mean, even when you cut them off, I just came with a different style. I just took my headband and kept it moving. My point of rotation. I don't do a 4-point rotation on my head because I'm fat and my arms hurt. So it don't work for me. So I don't do it. This is my last lock. And I never lock my hair unless I can get my finger through there. Unless you can do this, and that's not my baby finger, do not interlock your hair. So, on other people's head, I do a 4-point rotation. On my head, I do a 2 most time. I do a 2. Here, 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 here. Because that's what worked for me. And I have had no problems with it. I mean, my locks may not be a perfect circle, but who that close to my head anyway? And who cares? So, I don't know. I think we're coming to the end of my hair, and we're coming to the end of this video. So, y'all look, the afro is gone. This is all I'm doing. So I hope this video helped you, help somebody to not make the mistakes I want. I went through, y'all, again, I told y'all I was sick. But let's just touch on a couple of key points. Do what works for you. Do your research. Figure out what type of locks you want, what size of locks you want. Figure out who you want to do your locks. Don't be afraid to ask people. If you see somebody with locks, most people with locks are cool. That's why they got locks, because they're cool. Stop and ask them, hey, So how long have you had your locks? You know, start with a compliment. You'll get a better conversation. How long have you had your locks? What products you use? You have any itching? Yeah, my afro is gone, y'all. You have any itching? Styles. If a lot of styles work for you, do it. But just know that causes tension, and tension causes alopecia. Yeah, so yeah. Um, ain't nothing wrong with a headband if you having a bad hair day. Rock a headband. And what you consider a bad hair day, some people call a good hair day. I mean, you know, this is neat as I get. When you palm roll, you want it way neater than this. When you freeform, you don't want this at all. You want a little afro up under there. So you're really not having a bad day. You might not just be having your day. But don't put all that tension on your hair just to... I always feel good about... I don't know. It's just me. I always feel good about my locks anyway, period. And if I'm not feeling good about my locks, I get a headband. And I swear to God, I could throw a headband on. And it's just something about it. Just... But who having a bad hair day? Yeah. So back to the lock thing. Yeah. So there's always a way. There's always a way to do this. I mean, like, but I hope this video is helpful for you. If you're starting off on your lock journey, I definitely hope it works out for you. Like I said, I'm 2 years and 1 week in. I waited 2 years to do this video, and then I got sick. I got snowed in. Everything went wrong. But I'm like, no, it's not going to happen. We're going to make this video today. So, yeah, because I love my locks. I hope you love your locks. Please hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions for me, leave them down below, and I'm going to try to answer them. Y'all, I'm new to YouTube, so I'm definitely going to try. I'll see you next time. Yeah. Why am I